All about the money. The family of the man convicted of corruption alongside Kwame Kilpatrick wants the feds to hand it over.
Bobby Ferguson's ex-wife and daughter say they are entitled to everything the government seized from him, and they took their fight to federal court today.
7 Action News investigator Heather Catallo is at court and joins us live to explain what their argument is here. Heather?
Well, lawyers for Marilyn Ferguson and her daughter say they have a right to Bobby Ferguson's property, and they don't want the feds to keep what they've already taken. As the feds closed in on former Detroit City contractor Bobby Ferguson, they started seizing his stuff. Lots of stuff. Millions of dollars worth of construction equipment and loads of cash. In 2013, a jury convicted Ferguson of racketeering, bribery, and extortion, along with his friend, ex-mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. They're both now serving decades behind bars. As part of the RICO case, Ferguson forfeited his rights to his house in Rosedale Park, several pieces of equipment from Ferguson Enterprises, and $500,000 in cash. Now his ex-wife Marilyn and 3 of his daughters are asking a federal judge to give back the cash and the proceeds from the sale of the construction equipment. Attorney Joran Rubin is representing Ferguson's 3 daughters, Brandy, Brittany, and Bianca.
Anybody who has an ownership interest in an asset that's being seized by the government for any reason should be allowed to adjudicate their right. That's just a basic right that all property owners have.
The Ferguson family is also asking to stay in their home. Todd Perkins is representing Marilyn Ferguson, who recently divorced Bobby.
The government hasn't taken any position to remove them or anything from the home. So yes, they are presently in the home, and it's particularly with my client, it's my job to keep her in that home.
In their claims filed in federal court, the daughters say they've lived in the home for more than 15 years and argue that several of the cashier's checks the Fed seized from Ferguson were actually made out to the girls. But the judge won't be making any decisions until at least November. The home at stake here is the marital home, and lawyers tell me that Marilyn Ferguson does have some rights here. Now, the federal prosecutor made a reference in court to there's some talk of a settlement regarding the home. Both sides have about 3 months to work on that settlement if it is indeed, in fact, going to take place, and to sort out the issues with the rest of the assets. They'll be back in court in November. Reporting live at the federal courthouse in downtown Detroit, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.
And Heather, we know you'll be there watching. Thank you much.